On that live stream that Mike did early this morning until 7 o'clock this morning. I went to sleep. I am human, unlike them. So I am actually, I reported it again. YouTube doesn't seem to have a sense of urgency about it, which is why YouTube themselves, I have a lawsuit against them. But we are going to call right now. We are going to call as many people as possible, and I'm going to do it live. Let's go ahead and get it going.
You may report information about child sexual exploitation or a missing child. This line is being recorded. By continuing your call, you acknowledge and consent to the recording. If you do not wish to be recorded, please hang up now. Para español, oprime cinco. If you are calling to report your child missing or the sight of a missing child, press 1 now. If you are calling to report the sexual exploitation of a child, press 2 now. If you're
I am on hold. We're just going to wait for somebody to pick up. By the way, happy Llamas or Lugnasada. It'll be our lucky day to go ahead and get these people picked up for breaking the law. It will be a great day. It's so symbolic that we're doing it on August the 1st. We are calling several places to report that black sector, especially Mike. Hopefully, I'm on hold right now. So it won't be no dead air. I just want to say, let me talk for a few minutes until they pick up. You can tell that Mike and the rest of them are very delusional and that they are playing a game, but they know full well that they are committing a crime. Mike knows that he is distributing artificial intelligence, which our AI includes Photoshop. Photoshop is considered to be AI. See how they don't have any intelligence? They kept denying it. Okay, or just gaslighting. That's called gaslighting. So they know full well that they Photoshopped that. However, to them or to Mike, it's worth it. What would be worth it? I have no idea. Because I am reporting your sector. I am reporting all of the people involved right now. We're going to call several places to go ahead because this has been a 10-year crime that y'all have been intermittently committing against me. And you can try to take it down, but not only do I have the timestamp, but I also have the screenshots. Now he displayed it several times. Let me go ahead and get all of the timestamps so they can know exactly where to go. And see, he's
Okay,
probably
hold
over
on.
there asleep.
Where's Link at? On community wall?
Okay, hold on. I'm going to get all of the timestamps of every violation because he's going to get up and try to take it down. And we're not going to let him. Okay, we're not going to let him. This needs to be reported. Okay, we got so far 20127. All right, and just for the YouTube community, I'm gonna be live over on Rumble, and I'm gonna be displaying the entire. In fact, I might upload the entire streams, both of them, so you can see where they got those images from, and that you can see that that is photoshopped. Y'all need to know who those people are. Y'all about to find out today.
Twin Flame.
He even pointed out the title. They used the title from a video and then photoshopped the image based upon whatever Photoshop that they did. But I have the twin flame massage video. Jacob was nowhere in that video at all. It's almost like they want to go to jail or something, and you will. You will, because it's being reported right now. And I want the YouTube community to know that it's being reported.
See the title.
See how he's pointing out the title?
Oh, it's marked unlisted. But she took it down.
It's not taken down. It's set to unlisted.
And then the show is about.
Okay, hold on. 214. I'll get the timestamps with the screenshots. Trying to get the, there we go. So right now I'm contacting the Center for Missing and Exploited Children. You see how it takes them so long to pick up the phone? Like it's probably because this is, hello?
Hello.
Yes,
Hi,
ma'am. Hi. I thought I would start with this particular number. Um, my child, who is now 13 years of age, is being exploited sexually on the internet by a group of people who manufacture child pornography utilizing innocent images of me and my son back in 2017. They have been off and on uploading that photo to spin a false narrative against me. And he just did it again very early this morning on youtube.com.
On YouTube, you said?
Yes, it is a image that they makeshifted it out of two different lives. Back in 2017, they tried to use it to frame me with CPS. CPS already investigated it, and they looked at the original footage, and they could tell this was back in Georgia. They could tell that it was photoshopped. It was reported to the police back then. I have no idea why it was not followed up on. But off and on throughout the years, this group of people have been trying to use that photograph to frame me or to claim that I am a pedophile to the public. Last night, well, I believe that he started his live stream on the 31st. This same guy uploaded that same photograph and was displaying it.
Do you have the channel or the username on YouTube of the person?
Hold on a second. His username is, okay, it's the @ and then Mike Mills, and I'll spell it for you. M is in Mary, K for kite, E for Edward, M for Mary, I for Iris, LL for Larry, so 2 L's, Z is in zebra, and then dash F is in Frank, the number 9, and T for Tom.
And he posted the picture and was live stream talking about it.
Yes, for some reason they started, yes, ma'am. For some reason they began to accuse me of sex crimes, and they've been doing it for years. So basically it's what they, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to ask you what type of photos is it, or photos is it?
It is a photograph of me and my son, right? So in that particular live stream, me and my son were pretty much just hanging out in the live stream, eating chips. And we were just, I was just playing with him, basically. Nothing was going on. Like, it's already been investigated. Like, you can go and you can look at the original footage if you want. It's still up on YouTube. Basically, they took those images and photoshopped it to make it look like I was straddling or doing something to my son, and I was not.
Okay.
So they,
Yeah. Okay. No problem. And then would you like to read your name or contact information to one of our staff or analysts to reach out to you, ma'am?
yes, my first name is Jamila. It's spelled JAMILA. And my last name is Briscoe, BRISCOE.
COE.
Mm-hmm.
And what's your best contact phone number?
My phone number is yeah, between the ages of 2 and 3 at the time. Yes. Yes.
I'll go with the information into you over her cyber analyst team, and then we'll follow back up with you on the report, okay?
Okay, I appreciate it.
All right,
Thank
now.
you.
You're welcome. You have a good day, okay?
You too. Thanks. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Take care.
All right, so that was the National Center of Child Exploitation. Now I'm going to contact the FBI. Let me get their number. And I'm going to actually call them. I want their number. I want to speak to somebody. My other phone is kind of slow. What the hell is that? You know, when you take getting vengeance on someone way too far, it is ridiculous. And back then, Tiffany herself was even taking it too far because she basically, when I spoke to her on the phone, she threatened to blow me and my children's heads off. And then also, Mike, you know, I can see that you also again played that phone call conversation. Again, that phone call conversation does not prove anything. And then you altered it also. Because I told you that I was not the one. First of all, Aaron and his cousin knew Tiffany. I didn't know Tiffany. We were all under the age of 18 at the time. And you're gonna go to jail. I'm gonna make sure of it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. You know what I'm saying? And I will be reporting to Leah's address, and Pat, nobody knows her address. Also, I do have the link to the live stream where Bum Dot lied on his live stream. I have that link as well. And the reason why I'm going to implicate him in the crime too is because they have been trying to incite hate crimes against me. Bum Dot yesterday claimed that I was sitting on a child's face. That is nowhere in that footage, and never has it been any footage. Nor has it been any footage of me masturbating in front of my child. So basically again they took two different scenarios. They took me saying, first of all, Jacob slept in his room. I had a 3-bedroom townhouse at the time. Jacob was put to sleep in his room. When I was speaking about that, I was in my room by myself. Basically what they did was they took that audio of me saying that and then took footage of me laying in the bed with Jacob, because I would live stream late sometimes, and I would do that. And so they took that and said, you were masturbating in front of your son. They're full of crap. They're full of crap. Those are two different incidences that they used, pretty much. So you don't see nothing happening on there. What the hell? Okay, I don't know why my other phone is going so slow. Goodness gracious. I may have to, because I didn't charge up my iPhone. Why are you taking so long to pull up the FBI's number? They've been doing this for years, and y'all notice that throughout the years, I have never asked for donations, ever. I have reported it off and on. Somehow it slipped through the cracks, somehow. This same thing that Mike is doing, only it was being done by other people. It was being done by other people. I didn't realize it at the time that Mike was facilitating it. So imagine how that feels to have someone do that in secret. I didn't even know it. I didn't. You know, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody expects for you to know everything. You know, people can fool you. So I don't feel any type of way about myself. Hold on, let me see if I can. What the hell is wrong with my phone? It's on my Wi-Fi. It is taking forever to pull up the FBI's number. Who am I going to sue? A bunch of broke people? Mike don't have no money for me to sue. This is a criminal case. You know what I'm saying? I can't sue them for that. This is not civil. This is criminal. And even if I was going to sue them, what money do they have? Mike doesn't have any money for me to sue him. I wouldn't even waste my time. Yeah, I don't know what the heck is wrong with my other phone. I may have to just go upstairs and use my iPhone to grab the number, because for some reason this browser is slow. I've been sitting here waiting for about 5 minutes. I think what they go into is a revenge psychosis, because they know damn well that I can prove without a shadow of a doubt. Like literally both of the live streams are still up. All of those things are still up on that particular channel that used to be the Real Witches of the South channel. They're in a psychosis and they will go to prison for it. I'm going to make sure that Mike goes to prison and as many of the rest of them as possible. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm going to pull it up on my iPhone. And can you believe they had that dumb troll and you're talking about, I'm calling CPS. Go ahead and call them. That'll be great for CPS to know what y'all have been doing, because CPS is another reporting agency that I can report you to. Are you kidding me? Okay, here we go. All right, I found it. Go ahead and give them a call.
Hello. Thank you for calling the FBI.
Wait a minute.
To
Hold
continue
on.
this call in English, press 1. For Spanish, press 2. For any other language, press 3.
I don't want to do it on the internet, because all they do at that number.
This is not a 911 service for taking emergency calls.
For emergencies, please call 911. If you or someone you know are having thoughts of suicide,
Number
experiencing a mental
to
health crisis, or
FBI
seeking mental health
to
resources,
report
press 1.
internet crimes. Let me call a different number. Let's see if it comes up. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Was that it? Okay, let me just dial it again. 1-800-225. Yeah. Yeah, that IC3 it does no good. They don't do anything with that.
Thank you for calling
I
the
found
FBI.
hundreds of
To continue
reports,
this call in
hundreds.
English, for Spanish, press 2. For any other language, press 3. This is not a 911 service for taking emergency calls. For emergencies, please call 911.
Oh, don't even to Leah's Jagged Teeth. I got Tina's home address too.
Experiencing a mental health crisis,
I got her home address too. She don't know that I have it, but I have it.
The fastest way to submit your tip is through our secure online submission form.
No, y'all don't do nothing. I want to talk to somebody.
Submitting online allows you to provide more detailed information quickly and privately at any time. Most callers find online option faster and more convenient than reporting by phone. Be advised your call will be recorded for quality assurance, investigative, or other authorized purposes. If you do not wish to be recorded, press 1 now to receive instructions for submitting electronically at tips.fbi.gov. During this call, you will be asked to provide identifying information about yourself and or the persons about whom you are calling. These questions will ask for information regarding name, date of birth, telephone number, and address. For the best accuracy, please do not use speakerphone while providing this information. We use this information to assist in investigating your tip. You do not have to provide your name or other personal information. However, the lack of information may delay or hurt our ability to investigate your tip. Any information you can provide may be used for authorized purposes. Repeatedly providing information with no demonstrated investigative value may result in the FBI no longer taking your information. By continuing this call, you are agreeing to these terms. To help us process your call most efficiently, please tell us in a few words what federal violation or national security issue you are calling about.
Child pornography.
1 moment, please. Please listen closely as our menu options have recently changed. To report a tip on an FBI case currently highlighted in the news, press 1. To report a suspicious email, hacked email, internet scams, cryptocurrency scams, ransomware, mortgage fraud, or threatening communications through email or text message with demands for money, press 2. To report information related to immigration and customs enforcement, press 3. To report telemarketing fraud, gift card fraud, identity theft, or unfair or fraudulent business practices, press 4. To report a swatting incident that has already occurred,
Ty, you okay?
to report a tip about anti-government violence, press 6. To report a tip about a threat to human life, serious bodily injury, significant violent action, or threats to national security, press 7. If you are calling about any other issue, press 8. To repeat this menu,
Yeah, we're gonna press 8.
Please say or enter your 10-digit phone number now. If you would like to decline and move on, please. Please spell your legal first name now.
Jamila, Jamila.
The spelling of your legal first name is J. If this is correct, say yes. If this is incorrect, say no.
No.
If you would like to decline and move on, please press 0.
Just move on. Let me talk to somebody.
Please spell your legal last name now.
Briscoe.
The spelling of your legal last name is Briscoe. If this is correct, say yes. If this is incorrect, say no.
Yes.
Please say or enter your date of birth as month, day, and 4-digit year. Your date of birth is June 23rd, 1977. If this is correct, say yes. If
Yes.
this is incorrect, say no. Please say or enter your 5-digit zip code now. Your zip code is 64131. If this is correct, say yes. If this is incorrect, say no.
Yes.
The stated abbreviation is MO. If this is correct, say yes. If this is incorrect, say no.
Yes.
The spelling of your city is KNSAS space CITY. If this is correct, say yes.
Yes.
If this is incorrect, say no. Please say your street address, including house number and street name, now.
Hold on, y'all.
Thank you for calling. Your call is very important to us and will be answered in the order it was received. You are number 1 in the queue. The average wait time is approximately 10. Thank you for calling the FBI. Can I have your first and last name, please?
My first name is Jamila, and it's spelled Jamila.
Understood. Your last name?
My last name is Briscoe. It's spelled Briscoe.
Briscoe?
Yes.
Date of birth 6/23 of 1977.
Yes.
A good telephone number for you, ma'am?
It is area code. That is correct.
All right. Your residential address, ma'am, if you'd like to provide it.
Sure, it is So I am calling to report something. It is a crime that has been happening between me or happening to me and my children for well over 10 years. I have filed hundreds of IC3 reports in like 2 or 3 different counties since it started. However, I am reporting last night the crime being repeated to where there is a group of people on youtube.com that manufactured, pretty much photoshopped innocent images of me and my son to make it look pornographic. And they have been uploading this particular photograph, which as a mother, I consider it to be exploitation of my child, who was then 2 or 3 years old at the time. The guy posted it up on YouTube because I don't know if it's due to their mental illness or either they're just trying to get vengeance or attention. They have been utilizing this photoshopped picture of me and my son to try to claim that I was doing something to him on camera. All of the original footage
To slander you or
to slander, discredit, or just, I guess, to harass me. But yes, and they've been doing it for years.
So what is this particular channel that appears to be posting this sort of thing?
Okay. So the channel that uploaded it early this morning is, he did a live stream. His channel is, hold on a second. Are you ready? Because I'll give you the,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, it's the @ Mike Mills. It's spelled M as in Mary, I for Iris, K for Kite, E for Edward, M for Mary, I for Iris, L for Larry, L for Larry, Z for zebra, dash, F for Frank, 9, the number 9, and then T for Tom.
All right, that's Mike, M-I-K-E, M-I-L-L-Z, as in Frank, 9T Tango, correct?
F9T, yes.
Okay, gotcha. And so this individual took a photo of you with your son, who was 2 to 3 years old at the time, and manipulated it to do what specifically with it?
Well, back then, they photoshopped it and they attempted to send it to CPS because the same group of people has filed many false CPS reports. So they reported it to CPS in Decatur, Georgia. At the time, I was living in Decatur, Georgia. And of course, the original footage is innocent, doesn't show any of that, and it's still up on YouTube. It's just on private. And so an investigation was done through CPS. But yes, they basically, I guess I forgot the question. I'm sorry. It's been a kind of a hard night because it was going on until 5 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, it's Ms. Briscoe, what I asked is, they took this image of you with your son, and they did what exactly to it to make it appear as if it's some sort of pornographic material?
Yes, they tried to make it look like I have screenshots of it. They tried to make it look like I was on top of my son trying because in the video footage I'm playing with him in the original footage. Like he's laughing, he's we're both playing in the original video footage. However, they photoshopped it to make it look like I had his legs up in the air and that I was doing something to him with something. I can send it over to you if you need it, along with the original footage.
Okay. Is there any sort of nudity in this image, or any sort of
No, there is no
manipulated
nudity.
nudity?
My son, who's like 2 or 3 at the time, he was not wearing a shirt. He was wearing shorts, but no, there's no like body parts being shown or anything, but it's just the point that the reason why I feel I deserve justice on it is because they are painting, they put it in kind of like a sexual, I don't know what a sexual position with a child looks like. I've never seen it, never wanted to. But what they're saying along with it is absolutely disgusting. And they've been talking about it for years. They've been saying it for years. They've been trying to make false accusations against me based
Just
upon
make
their
sure I have this
Photoshop.
correct, Ms.
Yeah.
Briscoe.
I'm sorry.
You said that this Mike Mills individual on YouTube seems to be doing this. Do you know this person personally, or how exactly are you acquainted with them?
Well, I did. Okay. He tried to present himself as someone that was just trying to get to know me. So I did end up getting to know him personally, and he did end up dropping revenge porn against me. Okay. However, I had no idea that he had anything to do with the manufactured child porn until recently. It was something that I just kind of figured out. Okay. So
Okay.
I do
So
know
do
him
you know where
personally. I do have his
Mike Mills,
I do have his real
his
name and
or his real
address.
name?
Yes, I do have his address and real name.
All right, I'll take that now if you have it.
Okay, his first name is Michael.
Okay.
His last name is
Last name.
Moore. Uh-huh. And I believe you have to add a junior to the end of that because he said that he was Michael Moore Jr.
Is it Moore Moore Jr.?
Moore, yes.
Gotcha. Do you have his date of birth by any chance?
It is June 16th of 1976.
Okay. Do you have a current telephone number for him by any chance?
I do not.
Okay. And do you have his residential address by any chance?
I do. His
Okay, I'll
address
take it down.
is, yes, one moment. him since July of 2025. But we have seen him on camera.
Okay. Gotcha. And just want to clarify on this image itself. He did not Photoshop your child to be nude or Photoshop you to be nude or anything else like that. He simply took the video of you playing with your son and made it appear as if you're on top of him in some sort of sexual position. Is that
Right, right. Yes. And it was originally done in, like I said, 2016. And throughout the years, they have circulated that picture whenever they do their
okay?
smear campaigns.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And just to make sure I've got this right, how old is your son now currently?
He is currently 13.
Okay, gotcha. And these people have no access to your son, correct?
Not at all. No.
Okay, very good. Just making sure everybody's safe there.
Yeah.
And to make sure I've got this right, you said that the incident recently was him sending this off to CPS for investigation. Is that correct?
They did that in 2016. So when they
Okay.
originally did it, they did it in 2016. Because they have a lot of.
Something happened
Uh-huh.
last night. What exactly was the event that happened last night?
So last night, and it actually was an incident. I've got another link to where he displayed this photo on that one the day before. But last night was the last time that he did it. Basically, he was displaying that photo because for some reason this group of people in their smear campaign have been trying to prove that I am a pedophile. So this has been
Okay.
their thing they've been doing for years. It started, I don't know if you're familiar with gang stalking, but it actually started with me ending a friendship with somebody who got mad at me, went and found these people on the internet, and they have been doing it for over a decade actually since then because I ended a
Okay, so
friendship with
just to
her.
make sure I've got this
Yes.
correct, why are they motivated to do this for 10 years at a time? Simply due to his personal grievance with you, or...
The motivation is really about the fact that I am on YouTube. I am a content creator because I own a small business. So the motivation is to destroy business and to be disruptive. I run a small
Okay,
spiritual business. Yes.
gotcha.
Mhm.
Well, I'm for sure going to get this information documented, ma'am. Should a special agent need to reach out to you about the situation, we have your telephone number here.
Okay.
You said you've already filed an IC3 report for any sort of online harassment, so that's excellent. But I think I've got all the details we need for right now, and I guess we have your contact details should there be any further questions or concerns, okay?
Okay. I hope I hear from you guys soon. Thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely. Have yours your night, ma'am.
Okay, you too. Thank you. Oh yeah, you know what? That I'm gonna tell y'all something. Mike himself has never done that. He's always gotten other people to do it. Right? He's always gotten other people to do it, but I know for a fact that he's the one that generated that photo. Okay, and that was something that for some reason, like, it was just something that I thought about. I was like, wow, I believe that he made that photo. So yeah, and I will be following up with the local police here in Kansas City as well, because I've been documenting all of the revenge porn. I don't. Now let me go back over you guys' chats. You said I overheard Tina saying she was gonna come in here and troll me. I've got Tina's home address. All of these people that are in on this crap, I have their home address. So I'm reporting all of them. You know what I mean? To me, what it seems like is that they're doing what they can because they know they can't do anything else. They know they can't touch. They know they can't be violent. So they can't really do anything else. And I definitely believe that they have been taking vengeance against me because their plot failed them. It failed. Then also, I'm not sure if Tina calls herself running a spiritual business. I'm pretty sure that Tina probably tries to, uh, advertise cursing people and things of that nature. So, I don't know if that is the deal with that. I didn't know that curses involved incriminating yourself because they've been doing it for years. And it has been discussed. And so, yeah, ain't nobody worried about them calling CPS. I have all of the evidence that I freaking need right now, though, y'all. Um, I think that probably what they are doing is they are trying to still cause homelessness. Mike has an obsession with homelessness. Let's talk about that real quick. For some reason, when people don't do what he wants them to do, he tries to threaten homelessness. He did the same thing in 2019. The same thing. When I moved out of that house, didn't tell him where I went. This was in 2019. Business was really, really still very good back then. Okay, it really was. I'm getting things back up where they are supposed to be, but business was really good back then. And so back in 2019, when we moved out of that house, because I moved out of that house because it had mold, I feel like I did make, I feel like I did kind of make bad decisions by, I was moving too fast at the time, right? And I don't know, everything happens for a reason. But back then, because I refused to tell Mike where I was at, he kept going around saying I was homeless, 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 homeless. And, I just thank God that I got out of there. Right now, Mike doesn't know anything about what I'm doing. He knows that I'm moving soon. And I just think that he wants to act a fool. I do. I think that he wants to act a fool. And I think that he wants to try to block money from me. That of which he can't. He can't block money from me. He can't. He can, and he's also making it impossible for me to ignore him, right? So that is what stalkers do. Stalkers will do outlandish crap so that you can't ignore them. I have not been able to ignore these people at all. So, all of it is going to be reported. I'm going to try to get charges filed against everything that they've done, including the smear campaign where they have tried to convince the public that first of all, they claimed that I slept with Tiffany when she was young. No, I did not. Tiffany collaborated that story and lied for them, and you see what happened to her. She was that type of person. So, judging from all of the stuff that I've seen Tiffany do throughout the years, not just what she did to me, but what she did to other people, especially the past few years of her life, I can see why somebody was violent towards her towards the end of her life. Because she did it to me. She did it to me. She did it to her baby daddy. She lied. She made Jalen lie and say that his father molested him. That was a lie. The sister confirmed that. And I believe her sister because she knows her sister better than. Why would somebody lie on their own sister? She's not lying on her. I do. Sorry, y'all. My kids are tired of hearing about it. We're all tired of Mike. We are all tired of Mike. We are. All of us are. In fact, Mike is so annoying that my uncle couldn't even deal with it. My uncle has been really, really nice about it. He has been really, really nice about it, but he cannot he cannot stand it. So, you know what I did? I actually did spiritual work so that Mike could not push people away from me, so that he could not cause isolation to me and my children so that he wouldn't cause people to hate us, because that was Mike's goal, was to cause people to reject us and, to put so much negativity around our names that we're just kind of lost out there with nobody. And trust me, I performed a miracle. I did, because I have a man and everything. I'm not going to let Mike ruin my life. I'm not. I'm not. So we just try to have as normal of a life as possible. Unfortunately, he's been doing this in social media. Please believe that I have reported Mike for years. I don't know how he has gotten away with it. I think it's because, first of all, initially, when all of this first started, I didn't even know Mike's real name. So I would just report him, I would just report them as a group. Okay. I think that when I met up with him, I was basically just trying to keep my enemies closer. He's not a normal person. He's not. He is here for the fuckery. And that's probably why Talia won't meet up with him. Talia's afraid of Mike, which is weird because he's probably helping her financially or something, giving her hush money is probably what he's doing. But I can assure you that, she'll be in jail with him, because all of them, in order to placate Mike and Tiffany, they have been doing this. I don't know why. It's just that some people are just weak minded. I don't feel that I was being weak minded when I met up with him. I don't feel that that's what I was doing. I did find out a lot about him. He's the brains behind, like, all of it. All of it. And I didn't have a support system. I didn't have no support. Literally just went into the belly of the beast. He is definitely a horrible person. So I want him to go to jail for everything that he did, everything. And the rest of them too. Tina really needs to go to jail, because Tina has been out here for years lying on me. That has got to be against the law, because luckily I know how to energetically protect myself. Luckily, you know. Okay, Rio and Ralph said that Talia has that package. They said she has that house in Virginia disease. Oh, I don't know. They act like it. They act like it. We know that Mike is disease free though, because he got tested. I can't say the same thing for Talia. So, but he could, you never know what Mike has done since I've left, because he went off the deep end. He went completely off the end with his behavior. And I just think that, how is it worth it? How is it worth it? Because I am pursuing charges. But at the same time, guys, I have to start packing. We do have to move. So, you know, we want to move. In fact, I don't know. I just recently did die hard work to shut them down, though, because they are very toxic and they should not be on YouTube. There is a reason why people get banned from social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is a reason why people get banned from using the internet. There's a reason why that happens. You know what I'm saying? Just from their toxic behavior. And it's really not fair that we have to deal with it. Like Literally, it is absolutely disgusting. So I'll find out what they say about it. I do want to contact the local police also because on the revenge porn that he did, I still have every link to every time he dropped revenge porn. The local police wanted me to actually come in there, and it'll be after we move when I get the restraining order, because sometimes when a perpetrator knows where you live and you get a restraining order, it can cause them to flip out. And I don't think, I know that I am going to go ahead and get a firearm, a licensed firearm, which I've never needed it, never wanted a gun. I don't live that kind of lifestyle, but it seems like to me I would feel better to have one just to make sure that we're protected. So I'm going to wait to get the restraining order to when we move. So, and it sucks. I'm a perfectly capable woman. I've always been successful at my jobs and in business, and it really grinds my gears that Mike is trying to turn me into a domestic violence victim. The violence that I would like to do to him, for him to do that over the internet. This is not me. I am not the type of person that's going to go looking for help and say, help, I'm suffering from domestic violence. I don't like the fact stalking is considered to me to be domestic violence, which is why when I do my spiritual work on Mike, I don't hold back. I don't hold back on it. It's anything goes for him. It is literally open season on him. Anybody that is stalking you, whether or not it is in person or on the internet, it's anything goes, straight up and down. So this is the reason why I every single day, let's go ahead and put it in the air that Michael dies. We would love for Mike Mills to be dead, and everybody with him, because that's not fair. Like literally, I ended the friendship with Tiffany because I did not want this hoopla in my life. And guess what? They came and bought something worse. You will suffer for that. You will suffer for doing, straight up and down. Straight up and down. You don't have the right to try to force somebody to have that type of crap in their life. And see, I don't know why it was like in 20, towards the end of, it was like towards the end, I think it was the beginning of 20, I think, because Jacob was already born. So it was around 2014 when Tiffany came back into our lives. And literally, it has been nothing but constant up and down, constant since then. And by the time I relinked up with Tiffany, because I hadn't seen Tiffany in several years, she had changed so much, like, because she was a degenerate. She had changed a lot. She was beating her kids, literally punching her children in the face in my house when she came to visit. The kids were begging. Her son came to me and begged me for help. He was like, Shawnee, please. He was like, she's beating us. She's mistreating us. All she does is yell and scream. He didn't know that she could hear him. She was down in the basement. She came upstairs and she was pissed. She said, the visit is cut short. We're leaving. And took them kids home and beat the crap out of them. Literally beat the crap out of them. The next time I saw them, her son was so angry at me. He said, you know what she did to us when we got home? He was like, why didn't you help us? He was like, do you know what she did to us when we got home? Verbally and physically abused those kids all night long is what she did to her kids. And I've been telling people this simple truth about Tiffany. Okay? Why wouldn't I tell the truth? Why wouldn't I speak the truth? And in order to cover up her crimes, Mike has been her advocate. Go figure. Look at how all of them are abusive to children. Tiffany used to tell me that she would have strange men come into her house. She told me this, that she would bring home strange men to beat her kids, to beat her sons. Oh, I needed help with them. So I had this guy come over, right? And, I let him whoop them. I let him whoop them. Yeah. I said, why would you bring a strange man to your house to beat your kids? She didn't even know that man. Oh, I've done that several times because whenever I would bring my company home, because Tiffany would always meet strange men, it would be a new man, a different man almost every night that she would get to come to her house. And she said on several occasions, she would say that her sons would be like rude to them. So she would let those men abuse her kids. And listen, do you not see the distinction? While they're accusing me of being a child abuser, what is Pat over there doing? Calling kids retarded, making up all kind of names. They abuse children. Look at Talia. Talia is friends with Bum Dot, and Bum Dot dogged the crap out of her kids. I would literally drag a person for being evil, for doing anything to my kids. There are some people that they're just child abusers. All of those people are child abusers, all of them. Okay? So, and Mike knows that Mike knows that I would literally beat the crap out of him if he ever tried to lay hands on any of my kids. My son would beat the crap out of him. Tyrese is what is he like? He's almost 6 foot tall. He would beat the crap out of Mike if he ever would have came over with that mess. So, I'm just glad that he's out of my life. I'm in Kansas City and you see what he's been doing since we left because he's mentally ill and he's corrupt. So I appreciate the support, y'all. Yes, she was. She was on pills to Leah's jagged teeth from what I was told, but she did admit to me that she snorted coke from time to time. She did admit that to me. So, but I think mainly Tiffany's drug of choice was liquor. It was alcohol. She drank a lot. Like, she would be at work drunk all day long. She's an alcoholic. No, that cheap box wine that you what is that, the Franzia or whatever they call it. That's what kind of wine she would drink. She's an alcoholic. Mike is an alcoholic. And he smokes weed, and he don't even need to. Mike does not need to smoke weed. He doesn't. He don't even be getting high off of it. I have sat and watched him. He'll just smoke blunt after blunt after blunt. It's like, goodness gracious. I have never seen somebody smoke that much weed. And like literally. At that point, you're not even enjoying it. You're just literally just smoking just to be smoking, But somebody like him that's already delusional and mentally ill shouldn't be smoking weed. Also, weed is illegal in Georgia. So pretty much, if I had I never got his license plate number, but I don't think Georgia police are gonna arrest him for it. But I still think he needs to get caught out there. with weed because weed is not legal in the state of Georgia at all. It's not legal. So, trying to attempt to make me some iced coffee. My son didn't make it this time. He woke up and came down here because he heard me talking because he knows that Mike is doing something. It's all right. Once we move into our own place and once I get these people put in prison, I know how to make people forget about something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like trauma and stuff like that. Like, because we shouldn't have to think about it. Like, we usually don't. We literally don't. But it's just the point that it's happening right now. It's just the point that it's been going on, ongoing for years straight. Well, that tastes pretty good. I guess I can deal with that. Mike is 5'3" tall. He's 5'3", like and a half inches tall. So he's short and fat. Oh, I have no doubt that the reason why Mike has been doing all this for years is because he has little man complex and he hates himself. He hates himself. He's dark skinned, short, and fat. He can never say that he's tall, dark, and handsome. He can't. He can't say that. Let me see what other questions y'all may have had. Thank you, Lenny Pretty. Yes, justice will be served. Thank you. Yeah, Mike gonna be moving and pushing a cart. He gonna be pushing up daisies if he keeps it up. He gonna end up dead. That's what people do at hotels, though. That cart is for you to put your stuff on, regardless to where you live or what your situation is. I don't see what the joke is about that. I don't get it. I don't get it. Anybody that has stayed at a hotel knows that they have carts so for people's luggage. So that's just something else because he has no creativity whatsoever. And no one cares about what he's talking about. You can't make me homeless. You can't even get a place of your own, Mike. I would never be homeless and reprobate like you. You the one that can't figure out your life without your baby mama. You the one that's codependent on people to have a place to live. I have already rebuilt, Mike. Shut up. I have thousands of dollars up there, like literally, that I've invested in stones that manifest for me every single day. Pounds and pounds of quartz crystal, labradorite, amethyst, pounds and pounds of black tourmaline, black obsidian, sunstone, pyrite. Literally. What are you talking about? Like, that's money that I have spent over the past several months. And I have no issue with my investment because not only has it been protecting, it's been keeping us clear of all this negativity. Because it's like I told y'all, Mike tried to do a binding on me. He tried to go to somebody. He's been trying to go to somebody to get work done on me. I would never be with a disgusting, perverted, child predator loser that expects me to put up with Talia and Pat. Would you, like, I used to tell him that. I told him that back in June of last year. I was like, I would never be with you. What are you talking about? I don't want to be a part of that black sector. I don't want to have to deal with those females. I don't like those people. Has Mike ever used the site skip the games? I've never heard of that. Let me screenshot it so that I can look it up. What is that for? She's a sick person. She is. She is a sick person. I mean, like I have never seen somebody that has an ability to be so obsessed, and that's how you can tell that she photoshops all of her pictures. There's no way a woman that has a life, has a man, and is happy is doing what she does. So she's a fraud. She's a fraud. Let me see this message. It's to buy women and children. Oh, I ain't going to that website. What? I'll look it up. I'll Google it. To buy women and children. What the? Why would somebody be buying women and children? What the hell? Back in 2015, Monty Woodgrain said that Mike used that site. See, I missed all of this. I never watched Monty Woodgrain. And you know what? When this is all over and said and done, I do not like watching them. It's not my type of content. Not saying that it's something wrong with y'all for watching and paying attention. But it really, to be honest with you, I didn't even know that Mike was up to a lot of the stuff that he was doing until after we met. And he continued to go on his website and roast me. And Mike asked me, he said, can we just have a relationship and I still roast you and get donations and I'll give you the donations? I looked at him, I said, are you crazy? I said, absolutely not. Why not? It's a way to make money. And then he was trying to get me to go into the porn industry. He wanted to open up an OnlyFans account with me. I'm like, that goes completely against my fucking principles of life, and I would never do that. And I'm going to tell you something. That is the reason why they look like that. That is the reason why they're angry, because they're being attacked. And my spirits they will do something to them. They will. I really want them to look at it. Yes, I really do. I really do. And if I don't hear from them in the next couple of days, I'll call them back and say, hey, we need to bring attention to this and raise awareness. When they look at it, all of them are going to prison. I have no doubt that all of them are involved in prostitution, because when I ran into Tina back in 2014, she kept talking to me about prostitution. And I was like, I don't want to talk about this. I'm like, I'm not interested in this conversation. And so we all know that I'm not saying this for every sex worker, but we all know that usually what comes along with that and with somebody like Tina is the trafficking of young girls. In fact, I don't know why. Y'all remember that girl that Bum Dot used to call Speedy Gonzalez? That girl not only looked underage, but she sounded underage. Like that literally sounded like somebody that was 14 or 15 years old. And Tina had an OnlyFans with her. So they do this stuff right out in the open while saying that somebody innocent is doing it. And nobody is reporting them, right? Except for me. I'm the only one. So we really, if Tina still has an OnlyFans, her OnlyFans needs to be reported. And they're doing all of this. They're trying to get money. Years ago, they tried to do a fake GoFundMe called Surviving Jamila with Tiffany. Of course, that GoFundMe got taken down immediately. Like I'm talking about in a day. Because I contacted GoFundMe and sent them the evidence and all of the information and the police reports, and they took it down because it was illegal. It was a scam. They are scam artists. Wow. Black Goddess Rule says, yes, I distinctly remember Monty Woodgrain saying that about Mike Mills, and that's something that stuck with me for 11 years. I'm so glad you called the FBI. Some of us sit back and watch. Yeah, I know. Well, I wasn't watching Monty Woodgrain back then. The whole peeing in a child's mouth thing, I didn't know none of this stuff until after I met up with Mike, and that was when Bum Dot started to expose Mike every day. But the problem was that Bum Dot was attacking me. He was trying to make Mike's exploits on the internet a dig at me. I'm like, well, hell, I didn't know about any of this. I honestly never watched that sector. And to be honest with you, now that I know what they're up to, we may go and look and flag and, to see if they're doing something like what he's doing this morning. But otherwise, guys, I watch movies and TV, or I'm doing something else. Seriously. I don't enjoy their content. I don't. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that I think that people, once they're gone, they need to be gone off the internet. Once they're gone, I feel like people can get back to and just living their normal everyday lives. Like, none of us should have had to have been subjected to people like them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry for not paying attention to them, but I have been lately, especially with everything that they have been doing. But other than that, in 2018, in fact, the first time that I ever really paid attention to Mike was when he did that interview with De Niro. And the only reason why, I was even willing to talk to Mike or to have some kind of camaraderie with him is because he ended up throwing De Niro Red and his mother under the bus because De Niro lied on me. So De Niro and Alexis ain't no good either. They lied too. They lied too. I sat there and watched Alexis. Somebody sent me documentation of her trying to traffic me on the internet, trafficking images that she got from Mike on the internet. So, and you know what? I do know that Alexis does dabble in witchcraft. She's not a real witch. She dabbles. I will find out if she has done something to protect them from prosecution, and I'll remove it. And I'll make sure it's permanently removed. Okay? I will make sure that whatever candles they light does not keep the popo away. In fact, we're going to do that today. We're going to do that today. Let's go up here and find out. I'm going to ask my spirit guides if that's necessary for me to do that. Because I will. Oh. I think I'm gonna make us some pancakes and eggs when I'm done on the phone. Yeah, I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna find out because I gotta cook. I'm hungry. We want some pancakes and eggs and sausages. And then let me turn this. God, it's cold up here. Oh my God, it's freezing. Okay. All right, spirit guides, especially Santa Martha. I need clarity. I need clarity on this. Is there work being done so that Michael Moore and the rest of that black sector can avoid prosecution from the law? Give me a yes or a no. Major arcana, even numbers is yes, odd numbers, core cards is no. I got a yes. I got a yes answer, y'all. Ace of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, inverted. King of Wands, upright. The Hermit, upright. And the Hanged Man. Yeah, we're getting ready to stop that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Can you confirm who it is that's doing the work? Show me who that is that's doing the work. The Empress, Prince of Swords, Eight of Swords. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, no. Thank you. Yeah, we're getting ready to, let me ask them, let me confirm with them. Okay. Confirm with me that y'all want me to do the work to not only reverse that, but then again to also make sure that they are prosecuted within the fullest extent of the law immediately, and that they can't light any candles or do any work or prayers to anybody, not nobody, to stop justice. Yes or no? Major arcana, even numbers is yes, odd numbers, court cards is no. Yeah, they do. They want me to do the work. I got a very strong yes answer. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that work. Hey, Stevan. Yes, he does. Happy Saturday to you too. Show me the energies and spirits that we're going to use for that, to do that immediately, and also going back to when this first started. They're also doing some kind of blame shifting work too, which they can do that. You can actually do that with dark magic, actually. Unfortunately, you can do that. It is used quite often by people that are committing crimes, even sex crimes that they don't want to be exposed. And I have actually had clients that have been abused, sexually abused, physically abused, and They have had like their throats binded. They have had like all sorts of like bindings put on them so that nobody would believe them, so that nobody would listen to them. That I've had to remove. Ooh, that's good. Show me, show me the energies and the powers we're going to use for that, for all of them that are just whoever is involved. Show me that too. Yeah, they already know. They already know I'm not the one to be playing with. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm. Yeah. You can definitely see a lot of the people that's doing it. And you know what? I'll bind you from prayer. You know I can bind you from prayers. Okay. Is this Ten of Wands in the upright position the final outcome card? Yes or no? Major arcana, even numbers, yes. Odd numbers, core cards is no. What is, okay, hold on. What's after this Ten of Wands? Okay. The Emperor in the upright position. Is this the final outcome? Yes or no? Major arcana, even numbers is yes. Odd numbers, core cards is no. Goodness gracious. You know what? It's a lot of them that are involved with this. Yeah, we're going to stop y'all from doing that. And then also another thing, you can tell that they are literally trying to shift the blame to the victims, which would be me and my children and family. What's after the Emperor? Show me what's after the Emperor. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. This Seven of Cups upright. Would that be my final outcome card? Yes or no? Major arcana. Even numbers is yes. Odd numbers, core cards is no. Okay. Yeah. So that Seven of Cups in the upright position is where the delusions and the illusions are going to be removed. Even though I've done this so many times, but as far as like this specifically, I have not. All of them need to go to jail. All of them involved. Hold on. See, you know what? Stuff like this, I'm going to tell you something straight up and down. At the end of the day, let me tell you something. Witchcraft is a woman's thing. And you are a pathetic, disgusting disgrace if you are ever utilizing witchcraft to obstruct justice to a woman and children. And I'm going to tell y'all straight up and down that whoever has been protecting him in that way, you don't want to fuck with me. We tired. And I'll tell you straight to your damn face. Straight to your face. Let me get up off of here. And they not fucking with me. They're not. You're a bunch of cowards. You know what? At least certain people admit to their faults. They admit to their mistakes. Y'all can't do it, and you're done. You're done. Whoever is doing that, whoever is doing that, trust and believe you ain't gonna have to worry about your bills being paid or none of that because you're gonna be locked up. All of you. All of you. Are we gonna let me get off of here, y'all? I'm at my wits end with it. I'm at my wits end with it. And try to attack me. Try to attack me if you want. Girl, bye. Try to attack me. They already know. You gonna always lose a battle with a cancer. That's a witch. Don't even go there with me. Not only that, in the cards, I can see a lot of the other stuff that they're doing. Destiny swapping, energy swapping. And then they are like, I swear, I feel bad for anybody that's been having to witness this. This has been yuck and gross. Those people are gross. I gotta go, y'all, because I am doing that work today. And I don't have to move in silence. I outrank you, all of you put together. All of y'all that's doing that work, I can see y'all in the cards. The Empress in the inverted position, the Prince of Swords inverted, the Star card, Princess of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the King of Swords inverted, the Papist inverted, which I believe that may be me. King of Cups in the upright position, the Judgment card inverted. Yeah. Y'all about to five-fold right now. You about to realize that running in a gang don't mean shit. For some reason, y'all seem to not understand that a solitary witch can fucking flatten every last one of y'all, can flatline y'all. And then not only that, I can protect an infinite number of people. All right, y'all. I gotta go.